missed that. Hang on. Yes. No.
Well, hello, Mr. Wally. You certainly are beautiful, aren't you? Soaking up a wonderful, beautiful Wildcat afternoon here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Although Mr. Wally is not the star of today's post. His next door neighbor is. And I hear caretakers coaxing beautiful Bobcat Tao, who we haven't seen on a live post here in some time. Looking forward to spending some precious moments with this wonderful sweet girl. Thank you, Alyssa. Hey, welcome everyone. Happy hump day, happy Wednesday here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Hi Diane, thanks for joining us. Hey Corey. Hello Katie. Good day to you. Thanks for joining us everyone today at the Wildcat Sanctuary. This is Bobcat Tao. She's one of our over 100 plus rescue residents who calls the Wildcat Sanctuary home, and it looks like Miss Tao is getting right to business on some enrichment that was just placed in her habitat. An interesting piece of enrichment here that we don't see too often. There's an egg, and rumor is on the TWS streets is that Tao likes eggs, and so I'm interested to see what she's going to do with that thing. Right now she's pretty infatuated with the tuna, just like all of our residents. Ooh, the egg's getting a little attention. Hey Susan, thanks for joining us. Corey says they are beautiful. You're right about that, Corey. All of our cats are spectacular in their own right. Nancy Hoddle says, loving her treat. You are right about that. Katie says, it's Tao. You're right, it's Miss Tao. You know, I think a question I'm frequently asked here at the Wildcat Sanctuary is, who is your favorite cat? And you know what, I can definitely say that Tao is certainly up there. She's really a special resident to me and all of us here at TWS. Tao was surrendered to us from a private owner in North Dakota. It would have been a little over a year ago now, year and a half ago. And Tao has also unfortunately been forepaw declawed. And so upon Tao arriving, she was extremely overweight. We were able to get Tao on the TWS diet and help her trim down that weight, because with her being declawed, you know, compound that with being overweight, that just really exacerbates the arthritis that's caused from forepaw declaws. It's just absolutely tragic. And obviously we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary do not condone declawing any type of cat, let alone a wildcat. But Miss Tao was able to drop some of that weight, which is going to help prevent some of that arthritis later in life. Tao is also a candidate for our laser therapy program. You guys have seen some of the low-level laser therapy that we do with some of our residents, some of our geriatric residents and special needs residents like Tao. And then another thing that we're doing with Tao is an operant conditioning program. We're doing something with Tao where we ask her to raise up her paw and to place it on a log, and that's going to stretch out those toes. And it even makes me happy to see her gripping this log like this. It's going to stretch out her toes and those tendons, which unfortunately are now prone to being kind of constricted, if you will, with the declaw. And that's going to help those tendons be less rigid and hopefully prevent more pain in her life. So I think that's just a small snippet of what we do for cats like Tao here at TWS, and why so many of you identify with us here at the Wildcat Sanctuary and support us, and we're so thankful for it. Lots of hellos for Miss Tao. Jim Brill, New Jersey's in the house. Hey Jim, better late than never is right. Glad to have you. Hey Amy, she says Tao is so beautiful. You're right about that. Wendy Franks is asking, why do people insist on keeping these beautiful wild animals as pets? And obviously, Wendy, that's a question that we ask ourselves here a lot at the Wildcat Sanctuary, since we're dealing with the brunt of this captive wildlife crisis. And you know, the best thing that we can do is educate, educate, educate. So in turn, we can prevent people from making these types of decisions in the first place, which would mean less cats in captivity. And you know, that's the idea. That's the idealistic world that the Wildcat Sanctuary is kind of conceived, is one where we eventually kind of put ourselves out of business. That means we would have done our job of educating the public about the perils of wildcat ownership, and hopefully would end their captivity for once and for all. Get a different angle on Miss Tao. Kind of been zoomed in on this pretty lady, but I'll give you guys an idea. Oh, I can't zoom out anymore. But Tao's right here in the front of her expansive habitat. We are in Roar Ridge, so Tao's got quite the neighbors here. Not many bobcat neighbors, since majority of them are over in Wildcat Pine. So just across the way, Miss Brave Tao gets to spend the day with Wally and Marlene. They're always kind of meeting each other at the fence and saying hello to each other. And then on her other shared wall, she has Leopard Shadow over there. So lots of big cat friends to keep Tao company. And Tao is very much dead set on weeding out every little piece of tuna that was surrounding this log. Look at all the people saying hello to you. Ruth Daniels asking, hello from Virginia. How old is Miss Tao? Ruth, I'd have to go and reference my age list. I would not be able to tell you Tao's age off the top of my head. Linda Osman, I just love the littles. They're so misunderstood. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Linda. And I think that, one way they're misunderstood is that, a bobcat's still small. A bobcat's only going to max out at about 35 to 40 pounds. And so, that kind of would give somebody an idea that, well, I could own a bobcat. They're not that big. They can't, jump up and kill me. But obviously, there's just still, that's the very fact in and of itself, is that they are misunderstood and they are wildcats and they don't deserve to be in captivity, nonetheless, if they're a danger to you or not. And the truth is, they are a danger to whoever is owning one of these cats in captivity. Was mentioning really just how much Tao has changed here since she came to the sanctuary. Miss Tao was unfortunately overweight when she came, and you guys can actually go to Tao's resident profile right on www.wildcatsanctuary.org, and you're actually able to see some of those pictures of when she first came. And Tao was a little bit more robust, but we here at the Wildcat Sanctuary when we take in new cats, we want to get them on the right track to a new life here at TWS. And the first thing to do with Miss Tao, since she was a 4-paw declaw, was to help her lose that weight. And frankly, she's a shell of what she once was when she came. It's just so awesome to see how much she's leaned out and just how healthy and happy she is. I'll admit, I wish we could be seeing a little bit more of her face. She's been kind of really seeking out her tuna enrichment. You can see the beautiful spotted pattern in her coat. Tao's even getting a little bit of a summer coat. Not as much of that dense kind of down fluffy fur that they would have in the winter. I think you just about found it all, pretty lady. I think you just about found it all. Hi Heidi, thanks for joining us from sunny California. It's a sunny day here in Sandstone, Minnesota, as a matter of fact. Temperatures are kind of creeping up all week for this weekend, where we're looking at 90-degree temperatures. Holy cow. But obviously you've heard us talking about our kind of summer weather protocol, talking about making sure pools are filled, making sure we've added extra water buckets, making sure cats are getting tuna sickles or blood sickles, as well as putting up shade cloths. So we are certainly prepared for the heat and are going to keep a special eye on some of our geriatric and special needs residents as we kind of move into the warmer weather of summer and this particularly hot weekend. Lots of love for little Miss Tao on this post. It's really fills my heart that you guys love all of our cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, from large to small. Heidi's asking, are bobcat coats pattern different in different regions? You hit the nail right on the head, Heidi. A bobcat that's going to hail from Minnesota is going to have a different coat pattern. Oh, there you go, Miss Tao. Is going to have a different coat pattern from a Southwest bobcat, for example. And all of that's just derived from the natural adaptations that their coats take on to blend into their surroundings. Hey Karen, my girl Tao. That's right. You are a proud sponsor parent of Miss Tao here. We've been talking all about this sweet lady, Karen, and how special of a girl she is to us at TWS. And to that point, really just underscores, look at Miss Tao wanting to chase her caretakers and say, hey, you don't have any extra food in that buckets, do you? That's fine. We'll let Tao lead us around the habitat, and I'm sure Tiger Cub Dash is hanging out in his free roaming habitat, so we can give him a hello as well. Happy to have you, everyone. If you're just joining us, we had Miss Tao up close and personal enjoying some tuna enrichment, and now she's doing what many of our residents do at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that is follow the caretakers to make sure that they don't have any more delicious schnibbles of food for them. But Miss Tao, don't worry, you got your full diet today, and say this all the time, just like your domestic cat at home, if they get a chance where they can ask for a little extra food, they will take it. You can really see the space that Tao has. Not only is it just a large space in general, but it's dynamic. You can see the bushes, trees, the tall grass, perches, platforms. Really amazing. The emphasis that Tammy and the caretakers put to offer our residents a natural free roaming space. It really goes a long way for our residents. A cat like Tao, to our knowledge, didn't have much of enrichment or anything like that, and to see her in a scenario like this, I mean, man, it's breathtaking. And as she disappears into her expansive habitat, I got goofball number 1 eyeing me up from behind. Hello, Mr. Goofball. Hey! Hey! If I stay right here, are you going to stalk me still? Loving all the sentiment about how how everyone's domestic cat at home is always wanting more food. I know that if I'm standing anywhere near my countertop, my cat Cedar is either on the countertop asking for food or pawing at my leg. Hey, big guy, did I see you in your pool earlier? Did I see you in your pool earlier? He says, maybe you did. But I heard all the commotion over here and I had to come and say hello. And I see Miss Leopard's shadow. Lots of hellos for Mr. Dash. And Shadow also got some tuna enrichment, so I assume that is what she's taking care of down there. All right, everyone. Hope everybody's been enjoying their time here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. It was awesome. I thoroughly enjoyed spending some time with precious Bobcat Tao. She did a great job of lapping up all of her tuna enrichment, as well as telling you guys about Tao and for you to learn her story and learn how far she's come under our care here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and all that your support allows us and enables us to do. So hope everybody enjoyed themselves as much as I did. Hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday. Dash is going to keep on doing what he does best, patrolling his free roaming habitat up to all types of tiger hijinks. Never ceases to put a smile on our face, doesn't he? Thank you everyone again for tuning in today. We are the Wildcat Sanctuary, forever home for wildcats in need. I'm Judson with the Wildcat Sanctuary, and I look forward to seeing everyone on a live post soon. Thank you again.